Celebrate the Savior, hear the angels sing. Christmas ain't complete without the love of the King. From the trap to the chapel, bells keeping time. Road dogs hustling with a reason to rhyme. Eggnog spike, but the spirit's real. Got the Savior in my heart, that's the ultimate deal. Wrap it in the gospel, let the truth unfold. Love eternal, worth more than gold. Merry Christmas, road dogs, raise a cheer. Road coin in your wallet, bringing joy this year. Celebrate the Savior, hear the angels sing. Christmas ain't complete without the love of the King.
Champagne flows in crystal streams. We're living high, don't look too close. The promise whispers sweet as ghosts. In the shadows we make our deals, dancing on the edge of what's real. Oh, champagne and crypto dreams, velvet skies and diamond streams. Roll the dice, let the future gleam in this world of endless schemes. Trap beats hum beneath the gold. Crypto kings and queens so bold. Retro swims paint skies so bright as we chase the endless night. We're living high, don't look too close. The promise whispers sweet as ghosts. In the shadows we make our deals, dancing on the edge of what's real. Oh, champagne and crypto dreams, velvet skies and diamond streams. Roll the dice, let the future gleam in this world of endless schemes. A toast to wealth, to life untamed. In this dance we're never blamed. Fortunes rise and hearts may fall, but here we stand, we want it all. Champagne bubbles, cryptos glow. We're riding high, we're in the flow. Velvet curtains, trap beats play in this world of endless It's that season, the vibe feels so right. All kinds rising, Christmas shining bright. Sipping on cocoa, we cozy and warm. Jesus' grace keep us safe from the storm. Crypto on the rise, blessings fill the sky. Grace on the side, we can't deny. We counting blessings, feeling so blessed. All cold season, we're truly impressed. This Christmas we're celebrating life. Grace in our hearts, no fear, no strife. Trap beats and soul, we vibe to the sound. All kinds of love, let's spread it around. From the blockchain to the major light. Grace in our hearts, we shine so bright. Jesus be the reason we rise and glow. All calling season, watch us as we go. Crypto on the rise, blessings fill the sky. Grace on the side, we can't deny. We counting blessings, feeling so blessed. All calling season, we're truly impressed. This Christmas we celebrating life. Grace in our hearts, no fear, no strife. Trap beats and soul, we vibe to the sound. All kinds of love, let's spread it around. Warmth in the air, cozy and true. She's love coming through. All corners rise, but it's love that we chase. Feel the spirit, we're in the right place. All going Christmas, feel the vibe. Grace and
Ladies and gentlemen,
trap soul and hip hop in the air. This Christmas season,
sometimes
we're aware.
you just need to clear the air, clear your mind, get into that Zen state of balance. The only thing I've ever found to really get me there was been my ding-a-ling, and how I love to play with my ding-a-ling. I invite you to play with your ding-a-ling with me in this very intimate moment that we call the ringing of the cowbell. Clear the air. Shake it like you just don't care. A little cowbell, a whole lot of Jesus is what we all need.
Champagne rivers run deep. Promises stack, but none we keep. Crypto cabaret, dance of the blind. Fortunes flicker, tethered to time. Champagne's pop, the clock won't rewind. Crypto cabaret, riches unwind. Neon ghosts haunt the mirrored walls. Digital riches, high risk calls. Velvet gloves.
Get ready. We found the button. Welcome, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, to Late Night Crypto with Road Dawg. Somebody didn't oversleep tonight. Somebody actually made it here on time. Yay! Awesome. So behind me, we got a little different story going on with these altcoins, right? Well, they're not all red like they have been for the last few months, it seems. That's a miracle. Here we are on the daily, and all that we lost yesterday, well, it looks like we got it back. And that's cool. Can't bitch about that, or if you do, you're probably just overcritical. When we look at Bitcoin here on the 6-minute time frame, we see that we're trying to do something right here. No matter how you look at it, I recommend we zoom out a little bit. I know we got a trend line here with these touches. We broke out of that. We had this resistance line. Since we lost it, became resistance. Well, we broke that. Looks like this half-assed symmetrical triangle shape is doing a nice little rabbit run, breaking to the downside, coming to the upside. The target that I've been looking for and waiting for was be this 94,256 area, and you're like, hey, Road Dawg, how'd you get that? There ain't nothing there, really. It ain't one of them fancy levels over here. where did you get that? And my simple answer is, well, Johnny, I'm glad that you asked. That's actually one of our fib levels. That's our 1.113. A little miracle place that I would expect our higher high to be, but we also got a little bonus round right here. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that this one's quite on the radar just yet. But this one right here, 94,000, definitely is. As we watch Bitcoin make a higher low. Yeah, that's awesome. A higher low. Scaring the bejesus out of most of us down here at $80,000. And then coming back one more time for 83. And that's when so many people were calling for shorts there. I mean, calling for them at these bottoms. Crazy. How'd that work out? Anyway, well, they flip-flop midstream. They usually do. All right, so 94,000 area is where I can see us heading to. But now our bigger goal is really right up here at 97, almost 98,000. That will be our three for you fib nerds out there. That's our 382 Fibonacci area from a swing high to the swing low, and yeah, that one. And then the more juicier target's going to be right over here. If we can get up there, I mean, that's kind of hopeful. Now, this is the part of the game where it starts getting a little interesting, okay? And we've been through this rodeo before. If you've been watching the channel for a minute, we've been through this rodeo several times, okay? And it's the same song and dance usually, except this time on the weekly we're below our markers for the bull market. And that kind of sucks. That 50 moving average on the weekly, we lost that, right? So the general consensus is, oh, we got a confirmed bear market going on, and maybe we do, unless this time is actually freaking different. And it's, if you haven't noticed, it has been very different. Okay, can we all agree on that? Has this bull market's kind of sucked, especially for altcoins. You can't say that this one's not been different. Okay, this one's been very different. So if there's going to be a different one, I want a different result. So I want my money back. I want, y'all see him saying no refund straight up, but I want my money back. All right, so what the hell were you talking about? We've been following this idea. This trend line here has been respected, and then we broke through, wicked through it, and we can do that, and that's cool. But what I was saying about what has happened every time is back all the times that we dip to these lows, it feels like the end of the world, and people are crying for it to be the end of the world. Every damn time it has been. It's just part of the game. One of these days it will be. Okay, one of these days it will be, and we'll end up breaking a major trend line. But this is the one we started on. This is the one that we deviated from. Technically, we got one, and this is our second touch for that. We did start another deviation here, but we lost that little sucker, right? I mean, that one was gone about 97,000. That wherever we meet that one, we'll be into some resistance there. But right now, we got a nice bounce. Okay, but what happens is that, you know, it's all bearish here, and then we start getting on a roll, and then we forget how bearish that it was. So we can be still snagged. All right, there's still that good chance that we get rejected up here around 100,000. All right, and maybe even come back down here. And I've got one scenario that I am looking at following that says we can get back down here too. So I'm not overly bullish, but it's a great sign we got here. If you can even see it, this chart's got so much when you zoom out from these smaller time frames. These charts get so congested there, and when you zoom out, like those little targets that we're looking at here, you go, well, why are we just looking for a little move like that? I'm like, I know, right? Because all the big money is made from the bigger moves, right? Our two main areas of interest is going to be 97, about 98,000, and 108. And for some reason, Bitcoin is kind of partial to the eights. Tell me why that is. We got this upper trend line over here. We probably want to pay a little bit of attention to this guy because, well, that's resistance right ahead. And that's where these smaller targets would be coming into play here, possibly that 95 area. But just to have a goal to be shooting for, 94 is what I'm looking for right now. Now that we've got our higher low in, instead of letting this little line jinx us, I think I'm going to go ahead and move it on and let Bitcoin pass. I'm sorry. It's my fault, ladies. I'm the one that's been holding Bitcoin up. I'm sorry, but I just didn't want it to take off before our show tonight, right? I wanted to, make sure we could go through and explain everything over here. And my apologies. Let me move this line out of its way. I'm sorry, Bitcoin. All right, you may pass, sir. You may pass now. All right, so I removed the obstacles from Bitcoin, so now it can flow a little more freely. Do you like that? Is that okay with you, Bitcoin? Let's come down to the smaller time frame. Is that okay with you? You still trying to work on it and decided? That's a nice trend line you got going on right there. I'm just saying, I'm not just trying to chat you up or anything. That's really a nice trend line. It's. If I connect it from this one over here to that one there, man, that's kind of cool. I see you're kind of deviating a little bit. I'd like to see you, keep that up if you don't mind. Took the little roadblock away, Bitcoin. You got anything going on over here on the 1 minute chorus? A little love showing over here. Hell no, I'm trying to dump to that 50 moving average. What the hell? Get out of my yard. Bitcoin's been a little cranky right now. I don't know, maybe because it's been standing in line forever right there. So Bitcoin looking kind of nice and juicy. Meanwhile, so we got you squared away. 94,000 is what I'm looking for, even higher. It's these altcoins, right? And so to monitor these little guys, we like to come over here to what's known as Total 3. And this is where we take the temperature of we put that anal thermometer just right up Total 3's butthole. Take the temperature, and we got to do that every time, okay? You got to take care of Total 3, right? You got to make sure it stays healthy. Keep your pulse on the market or your finger up the You almost said it. All right, so we got this trend line. Kind of, let's see what we're always looking at these trend lines, right? Or should we say resistance line? We can say that if we want to confuse everybody by using a lot of different words that mean the same thing. I get so tired of how many synonyms there are in the field of technical analysis. There's so many, 5 different ways to say the same damn thing, basically. But I guess that's what makes us diverse. And we got a possible breakout going on over here, right? On Total 3. That's yummy. We like this. This is good. It wasn't too long ago we were over here. Do you remember? We had a little trend line drawn over here like, hey man, these altcoins they're looking like yeah. Might want to do something. They went sideways and undumped. The dump part wasn't. I was like, oh yeah. That's what happens when you break these trend lines. Well, now we're getting ready to break this one, and this to the good side. See another, I don't know where we at. We're at $881 billion for Total 3 right now, and we've been running up to 951. Just to kind of translate all these numbers in nerd speak, it means, well, your portfolio go up. If you've been a hodler, you hodled it, you can start seeing some of the stuff come back a little bit, and that should make you feel a little better about life and maybe some of your decisions. However, hopefully, we've learned some lessons through this, and one of them is that, well, meme coins are starting to make a comeback, and we found a nice little setup on Turbo, which I'm shocked as hell that I'm looking at a damn meme coin as one of my plays right now, but I did went in on some Turbo, just a small position, because gosh darn it, what do we got to work with after they raped and pillaged our accounts with these altcoins for the last 3 years? I'm just saying. I was watching an influencer today, Virtual Bacon. I don't know if you guys have heard of Virtual Bacon, but somebody, it was on a live stream, and somebody said something to him about it. I guess in October, when things were looking good, before we had our big surprise dump there, a good time to go in on altcoins, and it was, I'm sure it was looking good, right? And I just had a lot of respect for him. And he says, that was not the play, man. I got wrecked on altcoins. And I'm like, I feel you, brother. Because we made the plays that had worked before, and they didn't work too good. So these altcoins have totally sucked. They've been in a bear market. I don't think they've really seen a bull market. I think they've seen a rally back in 2024. That wasn't an altcoin season. That was a rally. And they did so good. And I think that's as close as we got to seeing an altcoin bull market. There may be opportunity for these altcoins if we got a different mindset, if this bear market is not in full force, going by the time-wise of the cycle. And for Bitcoin, it's different. For altcoins, I don't know. They're kind of out there, but we're trying to measure them as much as we can here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. So what's been going on in the market to make Bitcoin so frisky? Well, we can come over here. Let me give you a summary. The crypto market experienced a strong rebound today following yesterday's sharp sell-off where Bitcoin dropped below $84,000. And nearly $1 billion in leveraged positions were liquidated. Total market capitalization climbed approximately 1.2% to around $3.22 trillion, with 63 of the top 100 coins posting gains. Trading volume surged to 163 billion, signaling renewed participation and easing volatility. Sentiment shifted from extreme fear and greed index at 23 out of 100, toward cautious optimism driven by key microeconomic developments and institutional moves. Some key drivers in today's changes, well, the Federal Reserve's quantitative tightening, the QT pause. The Fed conserved the end of QT on December 1st, stabilizing reserves at $3 trillion and halting balance sheet runoff from $9 trillion to a mere $6.6 trillion. This injects some liquidity into the risk assets, which would be crypto, and definitely are NU coins, if I might add that. But it removes a major headwind after 2 years of tightening. That's been a real Debbie Downer for the altcoins, is all the damn tightening. Another key driver of today was Vanguard's crypto pivot. The $11 trillion asset manager announced it will allow the trading of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and other crypto-focused ETFs and mutual funds on its platform starting today, marking a significant endorsement from traditional finance. And then we also have some regulatory tailwinds. President Trump signed the Genius Act, the first U.S. federal law regulating stablecoins, boosting legitimacy and confidence in the ecosystem. Now, in my personal opinion, I think that's also why we will see a rise in stablecoin dominance. It's not just because people will be selling out of assets as much as we're going to have some new influx of dollars. Dollar, make me holla, come into the market. I'm just saying, we're going to see some of this. We're going to see some of this. Oh, yeah. Remember that stuff? Feels like that's what we're chasing, right? See, some of this turn into, well, some of this. I don't know. So there's a few other highlights going on today. VeChain launched Hayabusa mainnet upgrade, enhancing decentralization, tokenomics, and staking for real-world adoption. VeChain is one of my dark horses, which is down in the dirt, but she's just been staking away and hopefully earning some more VeChain. I need to check that wallet. I haven't checked it in about 2 years. Bitcoin miners face their toughest profit area with hash rate revenue at approximately $35 per PH hash. I forgot even what that is. Petra hash, whatever. It's below cost. MicroStrategy cut its 2025 earnings forecast and announced a $1.44 billion cash reserve to weather volatility so they can pay out the dividends and things like that. That was kind of a clever move. ETF flows, the U.S. Bitcoin spot ETF saw $8.48 million inflows yesterday, while Ethereum ETFs had $79 million outflows, but both mounts today. Markets are eyeing a 90% chance of a Fed rate cut this month, with futures open interest rising and leverage flushing out. And there's been some altcoins outperforming Bitcoin. Believe it or not. So the social buzz on X, which is formerly Twitter, recovery vibes dominate. Users noted Bitcoin climb back to 87,000, now higher with Vanguard's move, and Fed liquidity fueling dip buying. Altcoin pressure easing. Gainers like Merlin Chain and Rain, meme plays like Baby Doge, up 25%. While losers include Zcash and Decred. Decred's one of my favorites. All right, well, that's kind of what we got going on. 19 people hanging out with me right now. Thank you so much for being here. That's kind of summing up what's been happening in the market today, giving us a
for those of you that have been hitting that lag on, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
We talked about this, Elvis. You need to knock. He complains that his hand passes through the door, and that's why he can't knock. Well, that's more of that's a ghost problem. That's not a turkey problem. That's all I can say about it. Need to knock or the turkey has a heart attack. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, coming back over here today, seeing this potential breakout of total 3 is kind of nice. We might be looking at a nice week or two here. Some upness in our altcoins. I wouldn't get used to it though. Meanwhile, looking at our other indices over here, with this beautiful inverted head and shoulders at support, looking like it's about ready to take off to the heavens. This is our stablecoin dominance over here, right? This is the one that's normally a bad sign. Now she's pulling back now, so maybe some of this money is coming out and going into altcoins. Okay, we can make that argument, but still, this is a nice bottom signal. Now, my argument for it would be probably all that stablecoin legislation that we've got coming in would bring more money into stablecoins, and therefore we could see us rise to where stablecoins dominate about 13% of this market share, taking a cut away from most everything. And I think that you'll start seeing this be affected more in payment apps and payment programs or whatever. That's just my personal take on it. But this is normally one when it comes to the bottom, that's when things are topping out in crypto, and that's when you're wanting to sell. Is kind of what you look for on these charts and what you go back and back test it. It's kind of changing the whole new ball game if it's going to come up to these areas again. But you know, it was up here in 2022. Whatever they sucked. So it's just interesting. I think we have to look at this this chart a little bit differently as stablecoins become, well, they become more widely adopted too. Tether and USDC, plus a lot of the new ones that will probably be pushed a little bit more USA centric, I guess. I'm just a guessing, but there's a lot more interest in stablecoins, right? And when you hear how well Tether's doing, stacking up all that gold and Bitcoin and stuff. All right, so this is Bitcoin dominance. Now this one is starting to go back up, and that's usually not good for altcoins, right? It's usually not good for altcoins. I'm just saying, she's going up. She need to get rejected over here. That would go in line with the altcoin breakout on total 3. But man, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, Bitcoin dominance? You got lower highs, yet you're giving us a higher low. That's suspect. That's suspect. We don't like that. We need to see this one roll over, but I'm not seeing it just yet. I'm not saying it just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, looking at the S&P, well, they look kind of frisky. They doing okay. They got a little breakout trying to happen right there as we speak, where they might be wanting to go up. Now, if they continue going up, then we got something right here, right? If you want to look at the little local of the localist patterns, I mean, that has a good chance, 70% chance to break to the upside if we're going by that idea. Just saying. So that looks kind of cool. Crap, just moving slow as Christmas over there. I got a few trades going on over there on the what do we got? on Google, Amazon, Tesla, and Nvidia. And I know I went a little crazy. I got some very small positions over there. But some are already up 20%, 23%. It's taken a couple of days, but unlike crypto, where you may win something one day and then you totally lose your ass the next day, at least over there, it seems like it's a steady little climb each day until I guess you get a bad day. It just takes a while for them to kick in, so it seems. But over on Ourbit, and there's a link in the description below if you're interested in setting up an account over there, and you do get a very good discount on the fees and everything using my link. You can trade stock tokens over there on futures and also, I believe, on spot. I wonder if you can transfer them off of. I don't think that they've got that set up right. I don't know. But that would be cool to actually hold your own stock tokens on your own wallet as ownership. But I would consider these things wrapped. But anyway, we got some trades going on over there, just waiting for things to take off and do something. I'm in the Bitcoin long, and so far so good. Here we are on the tiny 1 minute, watching this trend line miraculously hold in that 50 moving average. Miraculously hold after we remove the barriers for Bitcoin to go up, and it's not cooperating with us yet. Why, Bitcoin? Why are you being difficult? What's wrong with you? You're on a train track. Keep it going. See the little choo-choo train track? Choo-choo, choo, choo-choo. Just keep on going on up there. Going up to $94,000 Bitcoin. You can do it. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? 20 people hanging out. Let me come over and say hello. Dave P, member for 11 months, fan club. How's it going, Dave? Woo! Give me the clap, baby. Woo! Don't you touch Jenny's backside. I got my eye on you. Hey. So shout out to you guys that are hanging out. I thought I had shout outs earlier, but you know, it may be early Alzheimer's or something. I don't know. It's hard. It looks like I've been here before. Is that not true, Haven? We got Gator Squatch. And we got So. How's it going, So? Good to see you, So. I see you here somewhere. I can't highlight a message that's been retracted though. Says my coin are rolling. Says Gator Squatch. Guess I'm not a member anymore. I don't get it. Why would you say that? I'm longing either Atom, what is it? Pingu, Doge, Crow, H-Bar, Soul, Litecoin, XRP. I opened them around 5 a.m. yesterday, says Haven. All 30 X's. Oh, cool. Oh no, you mean 30X leverage? That's ballsy. Are you 30X the position? What did you... Dang, what leverage did you use? You got Eliza OS. Rabbit Run says Postmodern Oddities. I mean, I'm kind of way back on the chat. You guys said, we said that 20 minutes ago, Road Dawg. Keep up with the program. Gator Squatch got his gym. We looked at at it earlier. We'll take a look at it. Do I still have it pulled up? And that is Multi-Asset Investment Vehicle. MAIV is the name of it. If I ate this dog food, I would be skinny. Well, kind of makes sense, I guess. Gator says, the nice gym pick is the last one. For 3 weeks, I'm on strike. Jay Flores, how's it going? Doge going to the moon. 505 Colt says, look what we have here. The greatest crypto show on the interwebs. Road Dawg. Oh, man. Look at you. You know how to stroke it. Stroke it. He said stroke it. Hey, a little cowbell with that one. Nightbot says we got 82 riders. Nightbot, you're lying. I only see 20, but I'll take it. Haven says, yeah, 30x leverage. Woo, that's ballsy. That's ballsy. Sausage party animation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta take a look at a few little things here. One thing I want to take a look at is this VeChain. Since they just came out with their new stuff, I want to see what's going on with them. Which is, well, we got one green day. VeChain, baby, what is? We're just gonna have to redefine you. You had some lows you ain't been to in a while. Well, shoot, I even got a position over here on paper trading that's, you thought you bought it at a decent low. It's underwater. $12,000. Well, shame on me. Shame on you. She got a lot of work to do. Most of your altcoins are looking a lot like this, right? I mean, they're down. And what's so weird to think that if we got a year of a bear market just starting, and I mean, altcoins have already been into it, man. They've already been into it. A year ago. Yeah, we've already been into it for a year. It's like the bear market started a year ago, and before that, it was the March, right? It's like we already had a double top on altcoins. In the last 2 years, that's crazy. Nothing didn't match up anything like what it did with the normal cycles. Crazy. But still, there's this expansion that's going on right here. Man, and it's below it. It is below it. All right, VeChain, maybe it'll survive. Maybe it will survive. Can't see anything going on with it right now, though. Also, we got Raydium. Now, Raydium looks like it's an interesting place. Now, if there's one I'd be interested in looking at, are some of the DEX coins. And we know Raydium can get up to like $8 over here. It did in January of this year, actually. Looked like we did a little harmonic action, Roddy. And we are at the area, the 886 right there. This is the place where the magic should be happening for Raydium, in my personal opinion. Doesn't have to be your opinion, but it is my opinion, and it smells just like an asshole because we all got opinions like we have assholes, is what I was told. That's what I'm rolling with anyway. All right, so I'm paraphrasing and kind of making stuff up in the middle, but it's something like that, right? All right, we're gonna put you out here. What is that? 260? 260. Anywhere below 260 is a good place to accumulate. Scale that down to where we are now, and it tells us anywhere below 153 is a really cool ass place to accumulate some Raydium. Raydium, you're on my radar, Raydium. I would put this one out as one that would be worth taking a look at. And 100% gains just to get back up. Well, not even to even touch 266, but at the resistance area up there. I ain't saying it'd be an easy ride, but she's still got the 200 moving average coming at 283. I think it's got some potential. Anyway, for what's playing out here pattern-wise, price-wise, this is the area it should start bouncing from. It looks like it could be a nice setup where it would come up and, maybe visit this again before breaking out. Just got that idea going on. But it might be a nice little moonbag play that you'll be able to pull out as it goes up 100%, comes back over, play it again, double your bags, and see what we can catch as this one gains more traction with more stuff that goes on with Solana, right? Or is it just going to make another big butt cheek down here? It could do that too, but that would suck That would suck all the major ass out of it. Speaking of ass, I'm sorry to use such four-letter words, but I have to because of our sponsor. Here's our sponsor.
The morning's gray, the clocks are full. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
How's it going, everybody? Oh, I got to turn the music back on. Oh, right. 2 commercials, right?
Crypto cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dawg. She gets house, I keep ape. Fair? No.
All right, and we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, we take a look at Dash. Good old Dasheroni. Look at you, being so pretty and stuff over here. Look at all the target areas that got hit. Except for these little bastards. They're stubborn.
Crash, the waist and knife twist. Dreams of riches fade into the mist. Gurus claim new peaks, but the highs don't come. Whale sales hit hard, leaving us numb.
What are we doing, Dash? Are you worth looking at, Dash, or are you a has-been? You lost that area of support. That's a little. You're at a 786 Fibonacci area. Is this where you're going to bounce at, though, Dash? Now, I was actually hoping it would bounce there, but I think we got a little. Are you that guy? I think we might have to keep our eyes on for that $34 area out of this one. On it, I wasn't really looking for that myself. I thought we might actually be able to hold the area that we're at. Looks like it might have some other plans. Now we could get a bounce here. I mean, we might do it and come back up a little bit, maybe to $55. But it does look like it may be written that we might be heading down to this $34 area for this one. So not quite seeing what I'd like to see here, but we do have this trend line here. Nice support. Are you squeezing down? You might be getting something out of here. It's starting to squeeze down here. It's starting to squeeze. And so we might get a little bounce up here. I don't think I would trust it for too much of a bounce though. All right, so I thought I'd find something a little bit more interesting there than I did, but here's Aave. And this looks nice and promising. Let's zoom out on this one on the daily. Ooh, look at you, Aave. Look at this. Look at this. That's nice. Let's connect these dots a little bit better. Nice trend line we got. There's third touch here, even after the wick. And now we're actually taking out these highs, so we are making some higher highs locally. Looks like this megaphone pattern is trying to find its bottom over here and maybe try to do its 72% chance to break to the upside. And I'm all for that. I'd like to see you get back up to about 266 Aave right over here. Pull our fibs out and play with all these crazy wicks we got going on here. So 196 is going to be one of the next levels to look at. Makes me wonder. It's just awkward playing this wick. It's not normal. It just throws. Seems like it throws everything off. But I'm going to go ahead and respect that. Your other option would be to ignore the wick, and I'm sure we probably get something. It looks like it lines up fairly decent, but which one's going to be the correct way? Which one's going to have the most weight? Well, I guess I have to figure that out as we go, because I don't have enough experience with these wicks over here. Until then, I play with the rules. See if we can get up to 207. That would be great. See if we can get back at 200. She's starting to move. I like it. I want some more of it. I've got a play of it. It's one of the ones that I kind of like. 400 or the 4-hour 200 moving average being tested now. Looks like it's trying to break to the upside. That would be a nice confirm a candle above it on the 4-hour, and that would be a more conservative entry to take if you're trying to get in. Just breaking this level here. So that's one that looks a little interesting. We looked at Raydium. We looked at BET. I want to take a quick look at virtuals, and then we'll take a look here in a minute at Gator's gem pick that he picked out. We'll bring up the chart on it. I think I gotta go to the Dex tools on that one. All right, so this is virtuals. Look at it bouncing over here, bouncing like a what? I think we need to like some old stuff, or what was it? Virtuals, I would say that looks very much symmetrically triangle-ish. Looks like you already lost that too, didn't you? I don't know. It looks like I can't draw a trend line correctly, is what it looks like. And maybe you lost it. I guess we'll have to agree to disagree. It's got some curve to it, so these trend lines they don't really help, but you can go with some of these over here local. She's a squeezing. She's a squeezing. And we're doing some kind of big ass sideways thing. 886, revisit it. We're good there, I bet. I bet I see what you are. You're a little bat bastard. All right, so this should have been its type 2 return here. We saw some other ones. Turbo was actually doing the same thing. Turbo was doing the same thing. That's one of the reasons why I got into it, because of where it was from back in the day, coming down to this level, and then it comes up to the 382, gets rejected, and this one took its own sweet time, but the wick down actually did its second touch there, and in my personal opinion, I think we're just on our way up from here. So targets on this guy for virtuals I'm not only have a position on it, but this one looks interesting to me now. I'd be putting 227 and 340 as our main targets that we're shooting for. So it looks like we confirmed a harmonic pattern for a while. We would come back and retest it. This is still valid, and these are still the targets for that, still in play. And those are just the starter targets too. It can go do a higher high target. We got some higher high targets we can get to once we get past these guys, right? These are the appetizers right here, which is not bad. I mean, considering where we are now up to there, that's 115% gains here for virtuals. You're making me kind of feel tingly in my nether regions. Here's another idea we can do. We'll trace this trend line right here, and you'll see how we bounced off of it. Yeah, I like that one even better. So this is an excellent, muy bueno place to get in my personal opinion. Let's see if we can elaborate on that. Oh, you got a 618, and then yes. Oh my. I think we had an orgism. Looking at this 229. Definitely, I'm getting confidence on that one. I'll share this one with the old trading group here. This is on the daily. This is a nice little swing trade, in my humble opinion. One that I would sponsor this. You're hereby sponsored by the turkey. 137% gains. All right, come back. Look, 137% gains. So agree. Join my OnlyFans pussy group, where you can get Bitcoin charts like this delivered in a special private room with my fungusy toes pointing toward these little entry and exit prices. Yeah, see a little mouse point. No, you got my toes pointing there, man. It's only $2,499 a month. Will get you exclusive access to one of the best little privately less known groups here in crypto for a reason. Yeah, love you guys. All right. Dubai freaks. All right, you're awesome, but you guys are freaky. All right, so we're going to copy this little image and put it over into the Telegram group, if we ever turn it up here. So I need some for you guys that are in the group. Ever since I've done the collab.land thing, I've not seen any post over here. I asked Joe to come over and put something over there. So I don't know if it's like, if you guys still have access, is it screwing up access to the group, or is it like some other step that's just kind of bothersome and don't want to mess with it? I don't know. Or is it, is it not working? And my admins that I've got over here, I mean, you shouldn't have a problem at all, but I don't know. I don't know how this is working out just yet. But I want to post this over into the trade setups. This is virtual. Virtuals. This is on the daily. Not swing trade, in my opinion. All right. Let me come over here. Back to the chat. Ollie says, I was thinking of buying Zcash, leaving half in a trust and the other half in me and Jenny's cousin, the redhead. We are going to a private place outside the U.S. I think it's doable. I don't know if I'd go with Zcash though. She's on the decline right now. It may be a minute before Zcash is ready to. How is Zcash? KuCoin looks good. All right, Zcash. That's just a double top. So I was looking for something harmonic over there, but I'm not getting anything clear. Wait, let me try this. Okay. Well, you could be. There's shooting with some loose rules there. But it still gets us back here. That would not be nice at 118. That would suck. Is that a 618 Fibonacci area right now? I don't expect it to hold. It might hold briefly, but I don't expect it to stay there. As I see a high probability of it coming back to 118 at some point. Let's take a measure move. I think that one takes us. Takes us closer to the 786 area right there, which is right around $200, about $100 lower than what we are right now. Yeah, Zcash has been a little disappointing. I mean, it was fun until the narrative is kind of switched and over, right? But the money had to play somewhere, and it decided to play there. And I guess the tokenomics made it a nice one to play with. It may resurface again after it, bottoms out, but it's below the 50 moving average, and it hasn't touched the 100 yet. 100's coming at 257, 258. I would expect it to at least touch that. I don't think the 618's going to hold. That's just my take on it. And here on the 4 hour, you got a, well, you've had that for a minute though. That could change its mind. So if it does bounce here, I would expect it, just come up and eventually just roll back over. But overall, I mean, the strength is there once it gets down to these areas. I can see it. Trying to make another play though. I don't think it's over for it, but I think she can want to take her break right now. Let's take a look at Gator Squatch's coin over here. Let's see if I can pull that up. Was this? No, that's Ourbit. That's my turbo play. We got to come over to Dex Screener. Striker says Jenny won't skate with. She won't skate with me anymore either. Gator Squad says I'm looking at land in Costa Rica. It's nice there. I always heard it was nice there. Smart on just is waiting for my Raydium to get back to the September highs. Let me see if I can come and get that contract address again over here. All right, MAIV, and this is on the 4 hour. I don't even think it's been a few candles since we've looked at it here. So in an accumulation zone, one thing of interest, I don't know how you're drawing that. If you're going from the wicks up there, I mean, you got to break out. I think this is a little bit more accurate here, counting from most of these bodies over here, and catching this little guy. But you still got to break out. So she's trying to do something. Got above this area here. Targets we had over here, basic 0.0019. It's coming in at 0.0011 right now, so almost doubling up. I think it was something like 45% gains right there. I want to take a look at Link. Chainlink, look at you at $14, making a nice little W right there, and you've already cleared out the top. Look at that. That's a breakout. Now all you need to do is reclaim this crappy trend line that I've got drawn over here. Why you look so crappy, trend line? That's a crappy ass trend line. How am I supposed to work with that? I think you're within the trend line. That was some crappy TA trend line drawing right there. Sean, have you been messing with this? All right, so that kind of transforms things. Now it's a W at support. That's even better. All right, so we're going to reevaluate over here. Double check these fibs. That should be the 0.5. Oh, yeah. Oh, did we go from the wicks? Is that what it was? Oh, okay, yeah, that's what it is. So we're talking about how that's kind of awkward. But we also can take... Hello? We go from here down to here, and we can get something too. We got the confluence there at the one. Oh, that's at the one. Just now getting out of the 236 zone. I like what I'm seeing for Chainlink. It's at $14. I don't think it'll be 14 long. Should be heading up close to 18 before too long here. See what happens from there. But it looks like if we got the megaphone pattern and we're at the bottom of it, well, these things break to the upside 72%, according to Thomas Bukowski, meaning that we can get higher than $20 and maybe get back to 24. That would be cool. In a world where altcoins are sucking and could actually bounce from a bottom trend line, it's been known to happen lots of times before. I would say I would give this one a chance to do. It looks like some altcoins are going to do something, okay? Some of them are. Maybe not all of them, but it looks like some of them look promising. And it looks like Chainlink is going to be one that gets a move, so don't snooze on Chainlink. Chainlinky. Chain link. I guess we should share this with the group over there. From here to there. Well, you got that's 27% there. This is what the daily. I will do that. This is good. Link daily chart. A nice swing from the bottom. I feel like it would be a little weird if we didn't look at, well, no, we'll take a look at this. We looked at that one earlier, though. Let's take a look at Pepe. A little meme coin. Since some of the memes are starting to move, what are you doing? She got a green candle. You calling that a move? She's making a W over there. Or he, it, other, they, whatever it is. Pepe. What is this? By T-A-O. Well, look at you. Oh, that's psychology. That's what be PS. That's an S. I remember that. Psychology, TA, and risk. We must have went on a teaching thing. Hey, I'm only down $3,000 on my paper trading on Pepe. That's how low it's went. Pepe is at a bottom, man, that hasn't been this low since, well, April 2024. Are you kidding? When everything else is pumping up, Pepe, you weren't pumping up then? When did you pump up? December 2024 is when you went up. It lost a zero to get up there. Interesting. So it's at 0.0000465, which is like cheap AF for Pepe. If it ever makes a comeback. Of course, it's got this air of resistance. It's going to be right up through here, man. That 0.00001 area is going to be really tough for it to get past, is what it looks like. I don't know, it might be a play there. Might be. If you believe in Pepe, she's definitely on a discount. Maybe DCA into it. I don't see anything crazy popping off yet, but that could be changing here. Might want to put Pepe on your radar. Let's take a look at Swee. Swee, what are you doing, Swee? Hey, Swee. Oh, nice. We got Confel. Oh, look at you. What's going on here? See what we got going on here. She has not yet touched the 886 area to confirm this pattern, though. So this little guy is not yet confirmed. Where'd you come down to? You're the old butterfly, right? Yes, I am. You're the pretty butterfly, ain't you? Well, yes, I am. It's still not down at target, so I've still got an area for, what is a Swede down here about 107 that may get hit. It just may not have been hit yet. So it looks like locally it's at a great place to bounce up a little bit. I just don't think it's going to take off from here. It'll probably come up, roll over, and then eventually come over 107 for whatever situation makes that happen. But right now it looks like we could rally back up to close to $2. Making a nice little W there, and it's above the neckline, so Swedes looks interesting. I just or would you have taken care of that? I don't think so. You don't think you'd be back down here so much? Maybe. That's an interesting that kind of throws things off with this wick again, because you could make an argument that if it filled the target for this setup, and this could be the type 2 return. Well, that just makes everything. I'd just be looking for. Let's see what happens. Regardless, from 107 to 168, if you take the slow position trading strategy and build a position slow, you got some wiggle room there on spot anyway, right? Let me come down to the bottom of the chat here. Bitcoin is ripping. Is it ripping? Are we? Did we rip? Are you ripping Bitcoin? Look at you rip. Are you ripping? Feels like she's still within the little train tracks we drew for her. Perhaps if I come down to the 1 minute. Perhaps if I stay up with the chat and not come back to things 10 minutes after they've been mentioned there. Scar Jesco says Bitcoin's not ripping his phone like Niagara Falls. Soulside says 30 minutes. 23 people hanging out. Thank you so much, 23 people, for being with me tonight. Anybody here is their first time?
For those that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's that time again. Sorry, everybody. It's man, to keep the lights on and everything. We got to do this. My bad.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
And it gets me every time how it is. How's it going, everybody? Where'd the music go? Who turned? Sean? Sean? Our producer in the producing room has some big ass thumbs and can't hit those little ass buttons, apparently. Carriage One says ADA does not look good for the fact that there are other coins that do the same thing it does and is gaining traction faster. If coins take too long to take off, other coins will rise and replace them. That's very true. I mean, I think the thing Cardano was going for is having everything peer review and scientific, you know, just making it more official for, I guess, a good thing. But yeah, that's the thing. That and them having billions upon billions of tokens is really slowing up everything. And they take their sweet time rolling out stuff. Yeah, I would say they're behind. They're definitely the snail of the crypto world. Says you dumped ADA 2 weeks ago. I dumped it a long time ago. It was giving me out some good rewards and everything for a while. Held it for a long time, but it moves like molasses, and XRP did for a long time. Well, let's say XRP still moves like molasses. It's just at a higher price for those molasses than 70 something cents, but Postmodern Odyssey says, I'm happy most of my alts are up 10 to 20% today. Yeah, they're starting to look a little better as long as Bitcoin continues up. Bitcoin is breaking 93,000 right now as we speak here. I'm on the Degen 1 minute chart. Looks like we got to break out over a trend line. Did a little retest of this area and cleared some candles there. And higher highs. Can't bitch much about that. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Don't get offended. Don't run off. Don't switch channels. We're going to go up to the 6 minute time frame to see if we can kind of make some sense of these lines we got. That's breaking back into a pattern is what it was doing. Resistance, and now we're back in confirmed support. That's cool. So usually we break into a pattern. We start looking to the top of that pattern, which puts us right back over here. It looked like you... Wow. I'm just wondering. Okay, so 100,000's over here. I'm just wondering how it's going to act. Is it going to start petering out over here? We do have another trend line coming in right around this area, 97,000. Now, some of the GAN theory stuff, or GAN's analysis stuff that I'm looking at, it's kind of suggesting that around these areas is a good place to take profits and maybe get a rollover. But there's some other scenarios where we can get over 100,000. I'm just wondering, wow, what's it going to look like? Because I don't know, but I got some guidelines and some things to look for, to look at. And we are approaching within the time period for the good run. And I do, according to the GAN analysis I've been doing, I wish I had brought my notes and everything to give the exact dates again. But it's roughly right through here, through the 9th, the 13th, on up to the 19th of December. We should see some good price action, but it should be topping out somewhere through there, if not just locally. But it's nice to see things move. But usually in these first week or so of December is a good time for them to do a lot of tax loss harvesting. So there may be some of that going on over the next few days here. But right now, we really can't bitch much about Total 3 looking good. How about the others? Let's take a look at others. This is most of the other altcoins we got, right? And looks like we're at the bottom of it. We got at a sport level. I'm going to zoom out to the daily here. Yeah, a lot like it is on Total 3. Probably tighten up my trend lines a little bit here. And so, let's see, from there and counting this wick, and we're back above that area now. Didn't come back down here, and may not have to. That's cool, to this kind of makeshift trend line area. Look at that big head and shoulders to the downside. Hasn't confirmed. Well, unless you count the wick. And that is a scary looking head and shoulders. I gotta say, it looks scary as heck. But what if it's not really a head and shoulders? Hey Alexa, skip. Also, the trend line, we might be breaking out of right now as we speak in this falling wedgie. 68% chances of the Boston's break to the upside. You can take a measured move for this little guy. Put it at the breakout area, get the target, which would be about $298 billion. However, if you wanted to do it the fib way, and Trading Me would cooperate with you. Well, I'd also look at that. I like it, 786. I'll go with you. So, can we see a little push out of these altcoins? This is a 4 hour. As we start heading into the weekend, and this is Tuesday, and meaning tomorrow will be Wednesday, and then after that comes the good old hump day. This is a nice little change. So they ran us down Sunday, Monday, and here we are having a nice little claw back here on Tuesday. I like it. 22 people hanging out with me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'm coming back to the chat here. Hopefully we finally get some full moon mojo. I hope we do too. How are we looking over here on the hourly? A little mixed bag. Bitcoin Cash, look at you. Are we missing the fun here? I'm not. I got some of you. Nice Bitcoin Cash. Where's all? Oh man, did I screw that up? I sure did. I'm on the wrong. I should be doing it over here. Let's see, we got a level 688. Is that accurate? Is that still accurate? I need to double check these. Bitcoin Cash. Ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, I mean, it's doing some stuff, right? She's on the right side of this trend line, is all I got to say. We have to go back to this all-time high here of 2021. Pull our Fibonacci down to the low it hit somewhere at 2022. Get our target area right here at $690. Just sounds crazy, I know. Wow, imagine if it comes up to the 0.5 Fibonacci at 872. Has not done that in a minute, has it? Nice kind of rounding shape there. I think it's BCH against Bitcoin. See how you're doing against Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. Look at that. Gaining against Bitcoin. We looked at this nice rounded bottom. Beautiful. Love it. And this is one of the reasons why I'm playing it, because it's one of the ones I think could be making a big move against Bitcoin. And then when we zoom out here, this is the daily chart, by the way. You can't deny the nice rounded bottom right there. And there's just something about those nice rounded bottoms. Sorry, Jenny. Jenny? I can't see your face. Oh my God. Sorry. That was awkward. Anyway, nice rounded bottom right here. And we could be coming up to these nice little target areas. So a little bit of Bitcoin Cash can turn into some nice little Bitcoinage. Whether you buy it, it's 50% gains up here, 0.0091. Imagine if it did anything like it did last cycle at all. Last cycle, I think Bitcoin Cash went to like something like $1,800 or something, and we're early in the cycle, early, and then it never did anything else. If we get up to 0.028, if we get back up there, man, that would be groovy. But the rounded bottoms usually play out over time. Some reason, if it plays out like they normally do, I don't see why it wouldn't. But I don't know how long it will take for it to do it. But at some point, this will go, and then it'll start gaining some strength. I don't know what the scenario would look like where Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin, but that's what the chart says anyway. Interesting play right there. Bitcoin Cash at $584 right now, while Zcash is struggling to keep 120. The place that is really popping right now seems to be over here. Peak is at 3 cents. Yeah, I remember when you were like 30 cents. What the hell, Peak? You suck. You're 68 cents over here, and now you're at 3 cents. I think Peak is another one that's got a lot of coins, if I'm not mistaken. Orderly used to be the shizzle back in the old day. It got up to $48. Remember that? Ain't $48 anymore, is it? TRB, are you still in the picture? You're still... You kind of maintain your price pretty well. Teller, that one's being chased a lot. I think you can get higher than that. I see at $94 about a year ago. That you should have, and I think it was higher than that in 2024. I think it got up. It is being chased a lot. And to see, if you go back and remember, say there's little things, something pops off, everybody chases it, it dies off, and some people are still trying to hang on, and they still got their feelings. And I still believe in you. I want to buy it on the dip, but it slowly gets forgotten, and the dip buying keeps dipping and dipping further, and oh man, it'll come back. Yeah, but it might take it another year or two for the narrative for that one to come back. That's what kind of sucks with the altcoins, and we got to really experience it this year. And it's just been, something will pop off and they chase it. So you either got to be in it early and wait for it to pop off, or you got to come in and start chasing, and by the time you hear about it, especially if it's on YouTube, I think maybe on Twitter X there might be a little bit more of a heads up. But then again, are you chasing, or are you just promoting a coin and this is a pumping up? What you got going on here? It's just risky, right? But by the time that most videos are rolling out on YouTube about something, then you've already missed the move anyway. So what's somebody to do? Look for the setups, like those rounded bottoms we just looked at over Bitcoin Cash, because I look for those on altcoins too, those nice rounded shapes for accumulation. And then when they pop up, they pop up. Just my take on it. Or you can focus mostly on Bitcoin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, going for an hour and 19 minutes. I think we've done pretty well. 21 people hanging out. We lost our $93,000 area for Bitcoin. Just makes me sad, but hey, man, it's only down a few bucks, right? She broke a level. Looking good. Looking nice. I'm still looking for 94 and beyond for Bitcoin. What was our official target areas over here that we got? 94, 95.6. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to go to the end screen, listen to some music with you, and catch up on the chat. And until next time, well, we'll just keep out here trying to find some setups to look at the market and see what's out there making us some money. We'll make some live trades here. And currently, they're just kind of boring because some of them, where I went into the stocks, well, that market's closed, and they're just kind of stuck wherever they are. But we do have our Bitcoin trade up 24%. Yay, trying to grow this small ass account and recover some losses where Sean got in and Degens. I'm just saying. See you on the next one, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Sean, hit the button. Like now. Yeah, okay. That's my toe, Sean. Well, don't lick it.
If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me, roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me, hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, must be I'm posted Discord where the hype's too loud, shills be pumping coins, got the whole damn crowd. I was young, chased the buzz, thought I moved real quick. Bet my stack, no research, man, that move was sick. Leverage high, no stop loss. Watch my wallet bleed, held too long, market dip, left me in the weeds. Disco cheer said, hold up tight, but I crashed so hard. Now I'm back with smarts, trading clean, no scars. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me, roll through dips, keep it fly with me.
Looking at ladies, it made a higher low.
If you wanna see the charts go
Looks
green,
like,
dodge the
what did it do here?
clean with me, hit the
It spiked up. Wow, it's cool. Did we miss that? Yeah. Broke out, came all the way back down, made a higher low. That's a good sign. This is on the 4 hour. Had some influx of people coming in. That was kind of cool. That was a positive sign. Took out one of these guys anyway.
If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me, roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge a crash, keep it clean with me, hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, must be the crypto. Yo, why you chasing every pump? That's a rookie move. Study charts, don't ride the dump. Hey, keep your head in groove. Risk what you can lose. Stay sharp. Plan your exit right.
Yeah, we got 93,000 back.
Stacking day and night. I'm the king of trades, got my vision crystal clear. Disco's noise can't shake me, I ain't got no fear. Every dip's a chance, I'm scooping coins when they low. Flip them high, cash out clean, watch my portfolio grow. No more FOMO, I'm the one who's setting all the trends. Crypto life, living large, rolling with my friends. Wanna win and join the squad, we trade into the moon. Trade with me, we'll hit the top, we'll be there real soon.
That's our 0.5 Fibonacci, yeah. Should have nailed it. I mean, technically, I nailed it. That's cool. Perfect. Or what was it? Yeah, it was. 0.5. Sweet. Nailed it.
They're jacked on the market's churn, chasing meme coins where the tickers burn. Crypto fiends, veins hot with greed, hoidling dreams in a blockchain need. While it's stacked with coins, no sleep. FOMO's got them diving deep. The wide on trades in a digital dive. Market swings, keep the buzz.
Solana's making a way. We didn't look at that tonight, did we? I meant to look at it. Our Snapdragons. Oh, it looks bitching on the 1 minute chart. Okay. I guess. There we are, Solana. That's nice. You got down 124, now you're up. I'm glad I got a Solana playing over there. How's it? Is it over here? Oh, I didn't do it. Yeah, it did. I did. I'm up 44% on my Solana play. Too bad it's a little small position, but hey. So wait. Where's our target? 152. If we can get back up to 152. See if we can clear out this W, get up a little bit higher. 186. Yeah, baby. Woohoo! Solana. That is a breakout and a retest when you connect your trend lines. And look how beautiful. Look how beautiful that is, Helen. Does that make you feel